Texas Senate passed a bill that would allow teachers to pray while on duty. Proponents say the bill clarifies what is already within teachers' rights. Opponents say it could lead to students being forced to pray. Fox 4's Lori Brown has the story. Lori.
Clarice, the bill was proposed in response to the U.S. Supreme Court decision that found a public high school football coach had the right to pray with students after the games. 3 years after the U.S. Supreme Court sided with a public high school football coach in Washington State who prayed on the 50-yard line after games.
There being 22 ayes and 9 nays,
Texas senators passed a bill that would allow teachers in this state to engage in religious speech or prayer while on duty. Senator Tan Parker of Flower Mound is the author of SB 965.
One might ask, why is this bill necessary if it is already the law of the nation? Putting Senate Bill 965 in the Texas law will help give greater clarity and confidence to administrators, officials, and employees on exactly what can be done in regards to religious speech while on duty.
Senator Jose Menendez of the San Antonio area questioned if the bill would protect all religious speech or prayer.
Christianity, Muslim, Jewish, what about some faith? Would the school district have the capacity to limit someone who came in and said, well, I practice Satanism? Would the school district be able to limit that? Because there is that out there.
Senator, my perspective is, again, religious freedom is religious freedom. And so I'm going to stick to that. And I think that's well-established constitutional law here in this country.
The Supreme Court ruling in Coach Joseph Kennedy's case specifically addressed his First Amendment rights. Skeptics of the Texas bill are concerned it would expand the right to pray beyond what the justices intended.
Kennedy decision does not allow for school prayer. It does not.
The Kennedy decision allows someone, a teacher, while on duty, to have the ability to have a personal religious expression, and that's what we're codifying.
The fact is, Neil Gorsuch said that those kids on that field were not captive and they weren't coerced.
And a teacher is praying in the classroom to a captive audience during the scope of their educational responsibilities, and a school attempts to tell them to move that prayer to a time that is outside the scope of their official duties, we will have lawsuits, and your bill will have opened the door to those lawsuits.
We just have a difference of opinion on this topic.
An amendment to the bill that would have prohibited prayer during instructional time failed. SB 965 now heads to the House for a vote. Clarice.